Welcome back in Maths class 6 standard children. Today before starting exercise 5.3 we will learn the terms used in this exercise. Already you have learnt about right angle, acute angle, obtuse angle. Okay, but two more names that we are going to use in this exercise. Today you have to learn about them also. Before doing that we have to revise the previous knowledge. First of all you have learned number one, what is right angle? Right angle, the angle whose measure is, what is that? 90 degree. Okay, the angle whose measure is 90 degree is called right angle. And what is acute angle? Acute angle, an angle whose measure is less than 90 degree. Okay, less than 90 degree is called acute angle. And third was obtuse angle. Third is obtuse angle. Obtuse angle, an angle whose measure is more than 90 degree, that is called obtuse angle. Children, I hope you understood that. Okay, acute angle whose measure is less than, and obtuse whose measure is more than 90 degree. Okay, now there is one more name you have seen in this exercise. One is straight angle. Okay, if an angle the angle whose measure is 180 and is making a straight line, okay, that angle is called, what is that called? Straight angle. Okay, that is called straight angle. And what is reflex angle? What is reflex angle whose measure is more than straight angle, that you can say, or more than 180 degree. Okay, that is called reflex angle. A reflex angle is larger than a straight angle and looks like this, as they have drawn in this book. You have seen this one they are talking, not this one. Okay, an angle whose measure is more than straight angle, that is called, what is that called? Suppose children, this was straight line, but if any object is going to move from here to here, coming this, that is straight angle. But if moving up to this, then it is called reflex angle. I hope you understood this. Now we have to do 5.3 first sum, match the following. Okay, first straight angle. What is that straight angle? What is that? That is 1/4 of revolution. Okay, no. Then more than half a revolution. No, half of a revolution. What it is that? Half of a revolution. Okay, in that is will go straight angle. Okay, suppose children, in a clock, already in the next exercise, this is 1/4 and this is half, so half of a revolution is straight angle. Now second one, right angle. Right angle, what is that? This one, 1/4 of revolution, so what it will belongs to D part. 1/4 of a revolution. And acute angle, I just told you, less than 90 degree. Okay, that is less than 90 degree. That means this one 90 degree, 1/4 of it will be less than 1/4 of revolution. Acute angle A. Okay, so less than 1/4 of revolution, because 1/4 revolution making 90 degree angle. Now obtuse angle, more than 90 degree, that means more than half a, that will obtuse more than half a revolution. No, this will not come, otherwise it will become reflex angle. So between 1/4 and half of revolution, that will become obtuse angle, because more than 90 but less than straight angle. Reflex angle, that is, what is that? Reflex angle more than half of, if it will be more than this, that is called reflex angle. That will match with B. I hope you understood this one. Now next one, question number 2. Now this one, classify each of the following angles as right angle, straight angle, obtuse angle and reflex angle. Very easily you can classify. This one, acute angle. Okay, this one, obtuse angle. This one, right angle, because this only where they have marked right, that you have to tell. Understood? Now D1, how you will judge? If it will make one straight line, then it will be straight angle, but they have made more than, so it will be reflex angle. What will come? Reflex angle. Then next one, this is, they are talking about this one. Okay, so what is that? Straight angle. So what will come here? Straight angle. You have to write properly. Okay, and these two, these are smaller than 90, so each angle is acute angle. I hope this exercise is very simple and you have learned all these how to do. Now next one, we are going to start next exercise, and here we have to use a protractor, children, and from this I will show you. In earlier classes also you have used these protractor, but now I am showing by this, with the help of this protractor drawn over here in your textbook. You see this is called protractor, and the numbers from here, that is written 0 to 180 degree. Okay, and here also 0 to lower, that is 0 to 180. This is lower and this one upper one. Okay, now children, if you are going to suppose this is one straight line, if you are going to draw like that, if you have to make 60-degree acute angle, that you will draw here, and you have seen that all less than, if you are going to draw this side, so here all angles are less than. If left, then the lower scale you will observe. If right side you are going to make 60 degrees, suppose this side right side, then where will be 60? Here. So upper, what I want to, first I want to tell you, less than 90. You just wait. Once again I am telling you this thing, how you will come to know how we have to use a protractor. Children, this is scale they have drawn here, this one. Okay, and you can make angle this side also and right side also. Here in the center, this is reflecting 90-degree angle. Okay, this one 90-degree angle they have drawn here in the center, and this will become this one 90 degree. If you are going to draw, okay, left side, this one, this will be 90 degree, and all the angles formed inside this 90 degree will be less, and outside 90 degree will be more. Same way, right side of the line segment, if you are going to draw 90 degree, you will make like that, and all the angles inside will be less, and outside of the 90 degree will be more. These will be more, these will be more. So if you have to draw, once again I am telling, if you have to draw left side, that means you have to observe the scale. Which scale? Lower, this one, lower scale. These measures you will see. If you have to make the angle right side, then you will observe the upper scale. So this thing is clear. Okay, which angle you want to make? Suppose children, here only I am going to make angles. Suppose you have to make one angle, I will draw a line like that. Okay, suppose 20-degree angle, so here you will put this middle part and draw this angle. I am taking only this much line, suppose this one. Okay, this line I have drawn 20 degree or 60 degree or 50 degree. How much? If we have to draw 60 degree, we will mark this line and we'll join this point with the help of scale to this. with the help of scale you will draw like that. So you will get 60 degree. How much angle you want to draw, you can draw with the help of scale. I am not able to get straight line, so I am showing with the help of the scale now. Okay, like this you will get, it should join over here. So I hope you understood. Okay, now we are talking about um, even you have to measure by using protractor also. Okay, so let's start 5.4 exercise. What is the measure of right angle? That you are knowing that. What is the measure of right angle? 90 degree. And what is the measure of a straight angle? Okay, that is 180 degree. Okay, that is a measure of straight angle. You will write here 180 degree. Now, say true or false. So, the measure of an acute angle is less than 90. Yes, it is true. The measure of an obtuse angle is more than, what is that? Less than 90. होता क्या है? More than. But this is written less than 90. So, it will be false. Okay, the measure of reflex angle is more than 180. So, that is reflex angle true. Okay, so this is also true. So the measure of one complete revolution, that is 360. Okay, so here this is one line, this is 180. Suppose one object or hand of the clock is starting moving from here to and making angle and reaches up to that. Okay, so what is that? 360 revolution. 180 this side, 180 this side. So what will be 360? So this is true. Okay, now E part, if measure of A angle is 53, B is 35, then A is greater, measure of angle A is greater than angle B. Obviously it's true because A angle is, okay, this side where these two, you are very well knowing that these two hands are presenting that side. Okay, showing this side. Suppose this is A and this is B, so A side is showing greater sign. Okay, that is A is more than B. I hope you understood, everybody. Now we are going to start next question, that is write down the measure of some acute angle. 90 से छोटे लिख देंगे, that will be acute angle, and some obtuse angle more than 90, you and up between 180. Okay, that will be, that you can write. Okay, 60 30, six, for some acute angles 45 75. So these are acute angle and some obtuse more than 90 degrees. So that will be 120, 135, 150. Okay, so 150, that will be, okay, degrees are the units. Okay, that you can write degrees also. I hope you understood now. Next one, measure the angle given below using protractor and write down the measure. That already I taught you, but let us try. Okay, I taught you how to find out the angle, measure of angle. Here children, suppose I have kept here one scale. Now children, I will tell you how to draw an angle. Already I have drawn one line for you with the help of pencil, that is red color I have shown so that it will be easily visible. And this is this is A and this is B line segment. Okay, and suppose you have to draw angle 30 degree. So this is, you have seen 0, 10, 20 and 30. So you will mark here and join this. This is point C. You will join A to C. Suppose children, you have to make one another angle. Okay, suppose I am drawing one line here also, and if you have to make an angle of 75, so you will not see this one. So here it is, you see here, this one is 70 and this one is 75. If left side you are going to draw, then you have to see the lower numbers of d. And if you are going to draw or measure, okay, same way you have to measure the angles. If you are going to make an angle on right side, then the upper scale. Now children, you have seen that. Okay, now I am taking this scale here also, sorry, protector here also, so you will be able to see. If you have to draw suppose 120 degrees, so I will see this number, okay, and mark here. So I hope you understood. And this was I have drawn for you. How much angle, you know that I'm going to, here I join, and two angles in the one line segment I have shown you. Okay, from this also you have seen this is 75 degree, and this one a little different was coming. Okay, this is, it is reflecting 38, okay, here, but I have drawn differently. Now you see, this is, I have drawn 120 for you here. All of you have seen that. Now if you will join, okay, in this scale you will not get exactly 120 because up to 80 only this one reflecting only. So this is 120. I hope you understood. So same way children, you can measure the, so this complete was 75, and if you will see this one, this was more than 30 degree. Okay, so I hope you understood how. And same way, if you have to measure any angle drawn in your textbook, you can measure with the help of protractor. Children, I am drawing one angle. Once again, roughly I am going to draw. I have drawn here one angle, all of you have seen. So how you will measure, you will take this protractor and you have seen that the protractor, you will keep this protractor a little bit difficult to hold this on the screen. Okay, now I hope you understood. This point of line segment A should come in the middle, and this one, okay, this where it going to coincide, that is 150 degree. Okay, lower number 150 degree for left side. So what is the measure of this angle? That is 150 degree. I hope you understood how to measure or how to draw. Now in your textbook, the questions asked, you can do yourself. Okay, now I am going to start with the remaining parts of sums. Measure the angle given below using protractor and write down the measure. Now you can do yourself, children. I asked you, I explained you how to measure. Here you have to measure this one, that one, or this one also. Okay, now question number 5th. Okay, which angle has a larger measure? First estimate, then measure. Estimate which one. A is smaller and B is larger. Okay, and same way as I taught how to measure with the help of protractor, you have to measure in your textbook and you will do. Now question number 6. From these two angles, which has larger measure? Same way as as I explained for the 5th one, children. Now we are going to start filling the blanks with acute, obtuse, right or straight. Okay, sixth question. Question number 6. An angle whose measure is less than right angle, what is that called? Obviously, this is acute angle. An angle whose measure is greater than that of right angle is called obtuse angle. Now, next one. An angle whose measure is sum of the measure of two right angle is straight angle. When the sum of the measures of the two angle is that of a right angle, then each one of them is acute. Right angle, then sum will be right, and then both will be less than right, that will be acute angle. When sum of the measure of two angle is sum of the straight angle, and if one of them is acute, then other will be obtuse, because if one is acute, other will be obtuse. So here you will write obtuse. Now children, same way as I explained you how to measure the angle, here also you have to measure with the help of protractor. Once I taught you, now you will do yourself. Now question number 9. Find the angle measure between the hands of clock in each of the following. Children, this one you can tell very quickly, that is, what is that? How much? That is 90 degree. There is one way to find out 90 degree. Now children, this complete one is how much complete? Around a point, that is 360 degree. Then how many minutes? In 60 minutes 360 degree. Then these are 15 minutes. Okay, so in 15 minutes how much angle will be formed? Okay, um, that you have to calculate. Okay, first of all you should know that in 1 minute how much angle. Okay, in that is in 60 minutes it is going to make 360, that is 60 complete 60 minutes. The angle formed by the hands of a clock is 360 degree. Then in 1 minute that will be how much? 6 degree angle. In 1 minute angle formed will be 6 degree. Then these are 15 minutes. Then in 15 minutes 6 into 15, that will be 90 degree. That you have to remember, in 1 minute the angle formed by hands of a clock is 6 degree. Okay, so I am writing for you, in 60 minutes, sorry, in 60 minutes angle subtended by hands of a clock, by hands of a clock is 360. Then in 1 minute angle subtended by hands of a clock, 360 divided by 60, 6 6 that is 6 degree. But here how much? In 15 minutes they asked. Okay, so very simple to calculate. Only that part you have to remember, that how many minutes were there? 15. So 15 into 6, so what will be there? 90 degree. This is the way. And here how many minutes? 5 minutes. Then what will be the angle? In 1 minute 6 degree, and in 5 minutes 30 degree. And here that is straight line, that means 180 degree. Another way, how many minutes? 30. 30 into 6, that is also 180. So this is the way to calculate the measure of angles subtended by. Okay, now question number 10. In the given figure the angle measure is 30 degree, that is this one. Look at the same figure through a magnifying glass Does the angle becomes larger? Does the size of angle change? Okay, you observe and you will tell me. Okay, here I want to show you. If you will, here, suppose with the magnifying glass, if I will increase, but angles are not going to, you see here I have increased the size of this protector. Same you will see with the help of magnifying glass, so it will remain 150-degree. Understood, children? So if I will increase or decrease, the size of angle will remain same, but if you will change the measure of angle, then the distance between two rays should be changed, then only the angle will be changed. Okay, so with the help of magnifying glass, the measure of angle will not be changed. Now question number 11, that is the last question. Measure and classify each angle. Okay, this is measure. Here they have drawn measure with the help of that protector. You have to measure. Okay, angle AOB. What is AOB? So you have to measure with the help of, you will put here middle part of that or O of the protector, and line should cover this line, then you will measure this one. Same way all the angles you have to measure and write down the types of angles here. Once I taught you how to measure, because it was not possible to keep that protector here on your textbook, you have to keep, because you can keep on your textbook but I can't put here. Okay, that was, children, that protector I have downloaded for you only to show the how we have to use the protector. Okay, to draw or to measure, that will help you to find out the measures of angles drawn in your textbook. Now you complete this 5.4 as well as 5.5 exercise, sorry, 5.3 and 5.4 exercise in your homework notebook.